Ahoy hoy! Good morning, good afternoon and good evening YouTube. What's going on? It's your boy Joey Does Tech and welcome yourselves back to a brand new video. We're going to be looking at the Xbox One S number 2 that we purchased from eBay as faulty. This one had a beep on, beep off issue. Feel free to head over to my video from last Saturday, basically diagnosing the issue. Today we're going to jump straight into the fix and see what's going on. Let's head over to the desk and get it apart. Firstly, I'd like you to say hello to my little friend. His name's Bill the Bosch. A lot of people out there say that you shouldn't use a drill taking out or putting in screws, but for the sake of my wrist, I've put this to the lowest screw control you can. So it goes from like 1 to 10, and number 1 basically applies as little force as possible and it'll click. So it'll do that. It's just to take the screws out. It'll make my life a lot easier. Also, before I start taking this Xbox One S apart, here we go. Look, it's number 19, supposedly. I call it number 2, but it's number 19. You guys can't really see because of the light at the moment, but there we go. It's got a sticker saying number 19. If you enjoy my repair content, you will definitely enjoy Micro Mage Repair. I learn a lot from his content. I think he's an awesome guy, and his videos are very, very entertaining. He's on 955 subscribers. Let's try and get him to 1,000 if we can. I'll leave a link to his channel down below, and if you do enjoy them, chuck him a sub. Let's get this puppy apart. That one was a little bit tougher than last time, but again, pretty easy to be honest. Mr. Drill, show me what you're working with. For the record, this Xbox turned on and then turned off after about 30 seconds or so. The description claims that it's got a 1 terabyte hard drive. I'll believe it when I see it. One thing I noticed as well in the last video that I've done, this bit on the back is, I'm pretty sure, meant to stay on, whereas my last one, it didn't. This one's just starting to come off, but I'm gonna try and keep that on. All right, here we go. Do you have a 1 terabyte hard drive? You have no hard drive. What the flip? You also have, wait a minute, we've got power. Is that power? It's either power or data. It's one of them. I'm pretty sure that is data. We don't have power to the disk drive, so that's missing. Let me just confirm. If I take, yeah, look, we're missing a cable for the blooming disk drive as well. Okay. So that would clearly make sense as to why it's not working. I don't know if that will cause beep on, beep off. I'm pretty sure that the Xbox One S will stay on if the disk drive isn't even connected. So I don't think that's the issue for beep on, beep off. But I reckon this might be something to do with it. Let me get a hard drive that works. I'm gonna plug it in and see what happens. Hard drive that I know works has been plugged in. I don't have a caddy for it, so it's just gonna stay where it is for the time being. Does it work? Turns on, fan spins up. Okay, something went wrong. Reset or update his Xbox, so let's do that. Before I do, I just want to say this Xbox is very clean compared to the other one that we had. This one is immaculate, like really, really, really clean. It's hardly any dust anywhere, just no cables. Troubleshoot, let's go reset this Xbox and remove everything. See what happens. So we get an E106 error. I'm going to put in the USB flash drive that has the OSU update on. That's now been plugged in. So we go back up to here, we go troubleshoot. Here we go, offline system update, and let's see what happens. Okay, E101. E101 comes straight back. I think I'm going to have to set up the hard drive to partition it properly, so I'm going to do that. I'll be back in a second. I've gone with the eject, power, and sync button, along with the OSU file that is in the Xbox One, with the hard drive. Again, brand new hard drive from Amazon. This is one that I used in a video a couple of weeks back, and we have preparing console. Don't worry, it's not your eyes failing you. That resolution does look really, really bad. I'm hoping that changes after the update finishes. For some weird reason, the update keeps getting stuck at 62%, shutting off, and then going E100 error. I have no idea why. Tried to restart a few times, restart the update that is, and it's still not working. There it is again. We seem to be having the same issue, exactly the same, E100. I've got another hard drive here now, which I'm testing just to make sure, and hopefully this works. I've got a feeling the same thing's gonna happen. It's stuck on 62, that's 62%, man. Verifying, 62%. And there we go once again, E100. Back to the drawing board. Very, very interesting find. You see now this is actually going up, it's on 90%, so we fixed it. The update's going through. The reason was because of this data cable here for the disk drive. So the disk drive had power, but do you remember when it was missing this cable and the hard drive? So I've just grabbed this cable from an Xbox One original and it's working and it's updating. So if your update is stuck at 68% or whatever it was, 62% at that specific point, it could potentially mean that you're missing a cable. And here we go, let's get this set up, man, let's do it. So whilst I'm waiting for FIFA 22 to finish downloading, I'm just gonna quickly test FIFA 20 in the disk drive and just make sure that that pops up where it needs to. Disc goes in fine, no problems. Do we get anything show up on here? Come on. Because that would indicate that the disk drive is fine and working. There we go, it's doing its magic. That's now on pause and that's now installing, so disk drive works fine. I got my capture card on. I've just noticed that this is a 720p and sometimes the 1080p option doesn't work on these, so let's just check that out. And I'm a bit concerned because of the way that the Xbox was when we were setting it all up, and you know it was like, I don't know, 120p. So let's change it to 1080 and see if it sticks. I've got it on screen. There we go, all right. I've gone back to, there we go. It does show. Yeah, 1080p, there we go. It seems to work fine. Okay, let's give it a quick test run with FIFA. Don't worry, I won't be showing any gameplay. This one specifically ended in a draw, and I don't want to talk about it. Nonetheless, the game works. This is me just testing Wi-Fi as well. It looks like we're all good. I was using a wired connection before. Wireless strength 100%, download speed 327 meg. That's really, really good. What I'll be doing now is updating my little console spreadsheet that I have just to say that this Xbox One S needs a hard drive caddy and a data cable for the disk drive, and then I'll be able to sell it. Whether I get that through another faulty console or I just buy it online, I have no idea, because so far we've managed to fix both the Xbox One S's that we purchased faulty on eBay, which is rare. I certainly didn't know that I'd need the data cable for the disk drive to be able to finish updating the Xbox One. I had no idea. And again, this does mean that somebody has chucked away a perfectly good working Xbox One S. Live stream tomorrow, Sunday, 2 PM GMT. Make sure I see your faces there. I've got another Xbox One S, that's right, a third one. We're gonna try and fix it live on stream. It doesn't power on. Hope to see you there. Love your faces, have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.